Hello guys, how are you doing? Mko poa? Well, today is another day, so another activity. And today I will be attempting to bake bread from the University of YouTube. I'm trying to develop a recipe of bread that I can be baking every day so that I can sell and have money, okay? Yeah, so I have an oven. I'm going to show you guys. Yes, and the recipe is on this phone. Now I don't know. I don't know how we are going to how we are going to do this. I don't know. Because I want to watch the video to know how it's done. We are going to figure it out. Okay? Yes, so stay tuned. Enjoy my journey of baking bread. So guys, I have written down the recipe. I have two recipes, one from Fuse Kitchen and one from Seva Easy, something of the sort. This one I will use it for buns. Okay, I was told bun and bread recipe are the same. So we are starting with the Fuse Kitchen recipe, and it is asking for the ingredients: warm water, yeast, flour, salt, milk. Okay, it's asking for honey. I do not have honey, so I will use sugar instead. And soft and butter. I don't have soft and butter. I will use margarine. As you can see, water, milk. Okay, this is the cup I'm going to measure. And then, okay, in this recipe, she said if you want the full written recipe, you go to the description box. But I had downloaded the video, and now I do not have, I do not have the exact measurements. I think I will use these measurements, this for this. It's or I will eyeball everything. Okay, don't come for me. I'm not following the whole. And then there's sugar. Halafu kinirambe wa. So these are sugar, flour, margarine, salt. In mine, I've seen it's instant yeast, not active yeast. But I don't think there is going to be an effect when I activate the already active instant yeast because both of the recipe are using active yeast. Anyway, let's get into baking. Oh, and this is my mixing bowl. So the procedure, I should mix warm water and dry yeast. And the yeast, so here we go. Warm water, kijiko ya yeast kwanza. So here is the yeast. Let me try and measure out. I think this is enough or more. Where are you? Enough or more than enough? Anyway, let me a little bit more just to be sure, because the weather is cold and you should proof in heat, and we don't have heat, so perhaps a little bit more would be nice. Okay, so I should mix and wait for 5 minutes, but this is instant yeast, so I'm like, and then yeah, it's warm water, it's instant yeast. I'm like, I should go on to the next step, not wait for anything. Oh, this is what yeah, this is the mixture, you see. And then the next step should be mixing flour and salt. And then milk, honey, and yeast mixture. I feel like jumping on to doing milk, honey, and yeast mixture first, and then I will mix the flour and salt inside the bowl. And that is what we are going to do. And don't mind the cow. Hiyo inapiga kelele wa? Sijui hata venye nitafanya sasa. Yeah, look at the mixture already. Look at it. I don't know how to show you guys. Anyway, in you go. So I should mix in the milk, sugar, because I don't have honey. Okay, I'm going to roughly do that amount. I can is not as due procedure. Anyway, let me add a little bit more. Okay, that's enough. That's actually too much. Here we go. And then I should add sugar here and honey. Okay, not honey. Sugar. The supermarket we love going to. Come in this Ridges. Ridges. I feel like 2 tablespoons of the sugar. That's enough. Actually, one tablespoon will be enough. One. Oh, shamelessly using that spoon that was in yeast in my sugar. I find this growing in my sugar. And a little bit more. Just a little bit. Yes. That's good. That should be good. I think mix. This is how we are looking. Okay. So after doing this, this is where I'm adding the flour and the salt. Now this is the same cup I'm planning to use to measure the measure the flour. I'll do like 3 cups of this of flour and half a spoon of eyeballing. Here we go. Eyeball. Hivi tunafanya alafu nienda hapo na mkate ina miguu. Hata sijui unga nimetumia inatoshana aje wa. Actually, that is why it's good to measure. Now I'm seeing the advantages of measuring and why I should have bought bundles. Lakini nitanunua bundles bado. Oh, unaninunulia? Yeah. So add the flour and then I should mix. No, salt. Oh my God. So I said the salt I will do. Okay. We do, because I think too much salt will affect the activeness of the yeast. So yeah, that should be enough. I'm not trying to kill the yeast before it does its job. So here we go, mixing. Here we come. Ka tripod kanataka kutokana kaanguke. Well, I think I need a little bit more milk. Alafu chumvi iko imeshika side moja kuliko ingine wa. Anyway, this is the consistency of the dough so far. Like, that's good. That's not bad. Though hers was way softer in the video, but I think she got to a point where she handled it with her hands. So, is this the point where my hands come in? Yeah, I think this is where my hands come in. And so my hands will come in. I hope I will not. Here we go. What? Surely mnaenda wapi? Where are you going? God. Ona ka tripod kametokana. Sasa siwezi ka fix cause ona mkono yangu iko na, so I can't fix it. Now you guys, I don't know. I will just need and then nitawa fix baadaye. I think it is at this point she added the margarine, but the dough was way more smoother than this. And then this dough is actually more sticky than I expected it to be. So I actually am supposed to add more flour. And I've realized I've added too much salt. Why am I trying to take shortcuts on this one? Yeah, but it's the first one, so I will forgive myself. Yeah, so I'll be adding flour and then the margarine after I have attained a consistency closer to hers. So I think this dough is way softer. But anyway, it's time to add the margarine. So guys, this is the amount of margarine I'm planning to use. But then it's so cold, I don't think it's going to knead into this dough very well. So I want to soften it with warm water and then put it here. Anyway, whatever, I have decided to just put it. Yeah. And I'm yet to set you guys up again. Let me try. You guys are set up again. Let's do this. Yeah, I should have melted it. Aki. Let me now try kneading this one in. I don't think her dough could have been held like this. It was way softer than this. Anyway, I am here now, adding the remaining parts of the margarine. Oops. Again, umeanguka. Why? How the recipe was saying, I should have continued kneading for like 5 to 8 minutes until it's soft, and that is what I've done, and you can see it's soft. And then you oil the pan, oil this and put that dough, and then you cover and let it rest for 1 hour, and that is what I'm going to do. And can you see, guys, they're like bubbles. You can see like here, bubbles. So the yeast did not die from too much salt. We are going to have bread. Yes. So I'm covering this for 1 hour. And okay, it's supposed to be in a warm place, but let me tell you, my mother's house is very cold. It's like a fridge. And then it's during the cold season, like kuna baridi huku. I don't know what to do about that. I am just going to cover it, leave it on the table, and hope that it will proof for 1 hour. It's supposed to double in size. So this is how it looks. Let's see whether it will double in size. So guys, I've covered the dough to rise and I've set a timer on my phone for 1 hour. And now I want to try out the second recipe. With the second recipe, it requires eggs and more milk. But do I have more milk? No. So let's go to the shop, buy milk. Okay, I think I will just go to the shop, buy milk and eggs, and come back, continue. Anyway guys, we are back home. As you have seen in the previous video clip, kulikuwa kunanyesha venye tumeenda kwa duka kwanza tukakaakaa huko. I don't think I have enough time for this, but I'm still going to try. Okay, so requirements for this procedure right here: 1 tablespoon sugar, dry yeast, 2 tablespoons dry yeast, 1 cup milk, half a cup unsalted butter. So it's okay. Now the procedure: mix sugar, yeast and milk and bloom for 10 minutes, but my yeast is active. And then, so this is what we are starting with. Let me measure out the sugar. 1 tablespoon. Here you go. I have a videographer, a director, an assistant director. Where? So there we go. And this is our new mixing bowl, the sufuria. So 1 tablespoon. I think instant yeast should be added to dry ingredients, but so you know what? Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch. 2 tablespoons active dry yeast. Here we go. A whole 2 tablespoons dry yeast. What? I think that's too much. So that is one. I think those are already 2. Yeah. Unaona ni yako. Tu nani yako riade. Duo nani yake siko. Two. And then there's 1 cup milk. Oh, there's no egg here. So you're supposed to move on to 1 cup milk, 237 ml. Okay, here it goes. Here goes nothing. I think this is a whole 300 ml, this cup. But this is not what we need. Okay, but it will be way more than that cup. So I think this is what we are going to do. I not fill the cup. That's simply what we will do. Well, maziwa kama hutaki kuingia unasema tu acha kushinda ukiniaibisha. Yes. That should be about it. Yeah, 270. 237 ml. Oh, this is too much. I thought. Tunagawa haraka haraka with immediate effects. Know what? Yes, that cup was enough. 237 ml. And then I'm supposed to let it bloom for 10 minutes. But as I said, I have active yeast, so yeah, I'm not letting it rest. I'm just going to move on to where I'm supposed to add butter and egg and mix. So what amount of butter am I supposed to add? Oh, half a cup unsalted butter, 10 grams, half a cup. Okay, let me put this milk aside. Ikikaa kwa karatasi, of course itamwagika. So yeah, the milk goes aside. Acha kufilm. Weka mwisho. Weka pause. Okay. So I'm now supposed to add butter, egg, and mix. And we are saying, so I was guessing this half of this is like 2 big spoons of this. So that is what I'm going to do. Is it supposed to be melted? Oh, where was I supposed to add it? Oh, to this, yes, to these ingredients. I hope hakuna mchapo inatumika. I mean a mixer. Good. Yeah, that should be nice. Good enough. And then I'm supposed to add the egg and mix. And then I start doing the dry ingredients. Oof. One large egg. Oh my my god, why is this supposed to work? You know, let me go watch the video and see how he did it. Okay, the person did it. Apparently, the butter was supposed to be melted. Did I melt the butter? No. Naona nikitoa ni melt. That's what I'm going to do. Successfully removed the margarine. Now melting it. So guys, I've used a water bath to melt the butter, and you can see, okay, the margarine and it's melting. But now, here goes. That is supposed to be double in size the dough, but it is not. It has no air. I've tried those fingerprints, you can see. I've tried to punch out air. There is no air to be punched out. And I think to hasten this process, I'm going to put it in the water bath. So, in the water bath, and funika, and rise. And now, let's go back to mixing this. Putting the butter in. That is not completely melted. I have patience. My patience is as much as what? As nothing. I took out. The alarm is going off and nothing has proved here. So, here we go. The clots of butter the clots of margarine that are not melted go in. And now, I have put in 3 cups of flour, and I should put in a quarter cup sugar, and then 1 tablespoon of salt. A quarter cup of sugar. It's more than a quarter. I think I should actually get the measuring cups there. That's a serious thing I've realized during this whole process. I need measuring cups. This amount, I'm going to say it's 1 tablespoon of salt. I think too much salt is not nice. Again, I'm pointing that out again. So then I'm going to mix, and then it gets to the point where I'm supposed to like use my hands to form a dough. Yeah, and my stand is not working. And my camera person, this one, has refused the work of filming. Feels like a lot of marutas. Yeah, I feel like I need to add more flour. Ama hivi ndivyo inafaa kuwa. I put in too much sugar. God, the mistakes I've made. But I think it's very sticky. I think it should be a little bit softer than this. Because then I'm supposed to leave it rest for 20 minutes uncovered. Add dry ingredients and knead. You know what? Here we go. Hey, I know nothing. So, I'm supposed to leave it uncovered according to this recipe for 20 minutes, and then I will come back and knead it now. I think now the second time it's when I will knead it for a soft dough. So yeah, first of all, let me leave it like this. So guys, it's been after a while. It's been 20 minutes. So I should flour my surface and then take out this dough. Oh, see the bubbles. Ooh, the yeast working. Cameraman anaitwaje, director, karibia uone hizi bubbles zote. Good. The yeast is working good. So now I'm supposed to knead this dough until it's like even, and then I will let it rest it for another 1 hour. So yes, for the next 10 minutes I'll be kneading this dough. I think until it is soft. Mimi na stories zangu mingi bana. Anyway. Aya, tabu no irathaka. Hajui. Me I feel like it's okay. 10 minutes. Sio lazima ziisha. Hata iwe recipe imesema hivyo. Kwanza nihakikishe hiyo nitaweka haipotei. Hii bakery yangu bana wa. It's not been 10 minutes but it looks ready for according to me. It looks ready, so let me oil where it's going to stay. The bubble up. So and then I let it rest for 1 hour in a warm place.
Karageko. Karakara umako gaga.
Kana.
Nidrona kara no rure ndarigo ai.
And it is your color that you are not realizing.
Kora kara umara mwena uyu.
Paka mafuta.
Hata akaiga tuedia la kama.
So good. Let it rest for 1 hour in a warm place. And this time round it should be covered. So let me cover it. Pale nje kuna joto, kwa kuna jua, niweke hapo. Kujani kidogo.
Nido.
Mvua imeanza mara moja. Imesema nyinyi hamuweki unga nje. Tuingishe unga. So guys, I'm supposed to transfer this to here. Okay, you cannot see. It's hours later. I have proofed the dough. It's just picking up the camera is tough. Naulizwa kama zimeiva. Ni buns. Mkate imebidi tumeirudisha. Not bad. Very hot. And here are the rests. Buns. They didn't proof. Hazikuvimba. So that's why they are like this. Guys, it's the following day. Hivi ndio vile mkate ili turn out. Hii hata haijaiva. Hii na ni ngumu. Sasa here are the buns. Oneni kwanza, ona venye inafaa kuwa imeshikana na ingine. Ona venye imekauka kama mawe, like niwaonyeshe ni kama mawe. Ni bun. Imekauka hivyo vyote. Anyway, first of all, this nini didn't proof, but it's because we are in Kiambu. It's very cold. I don't have a proofer. In Kiambu ni baridi. I don't have a proofer. Like they are not proof. They has a double in size. So that is how they are turning out. Halafu, look at that. Combed. The second time in this week, I'm appearing on a video. Na nywele imechanwa. Anyway, so I feel like I have an explaining to do. First of all, jana was like my first day of periods, and then nikajifanya ati huku naweza pika. I don't know ni nani nilikuwa nadanganya nikifanya hivyo. So yeah. Okay, it ended up, of course, unajua zero energy. It might be too much information for some people. Anyway, ni nini? Yeah, it might be too much information anyway. So, mimi nika, like, okay, I was having zero energy. Zero energy. And I was, two, I decided to use the money I had made, or I had won, on something I don't know. Na nilikuwa ziaza like, University of YouTube will teach me wewe Jemima, madharau. You can't wake up one day and just become a pastry chef. That is one thing I've learned. And lots of respect to every pastry chef out there and every baker. It's not simple. Sio rahisi. Nilidhani itakuwa rahisi. Ni uongo, nilijidanganya. But what I've decided, because I'm in Kiambu and proofing is not happening, I think my best chances is something that ili ivimbe, the baked good that I make, ili ivimbe, haitahitaji nini? Haitahitaji yeast. Yani nitatumia either, inaitwaje, bicarbonate soda ama baking powder. Those two are my best chances. They don't, hazihitaji heat kama the yeast ili mikate ziproof. So I think the next thing I will attempt to make are hot cakes. Yeah. Halafu right now nimechana nywele, of course. I'm heading out. Naenda hosi. I think there's a clip nilichukua nikienda hosi. Now, I don't know whether, let me put this here. So I always like have okay, this is information about me and my periods, okay? So if that is not a topic you like, nimekupea warning. So I always have like these very painful periods, like so painful, and I'm always screaming. And okay, I know myself. At some point I think to be fair, I think I'm an attention seeker for most part of my life. But okay, so I used to think, okay, people used to say I'm attention seeking with the period cramps and crying and all. And at some point I thought that, but it was painful. Nikijifanya ati sichukui dawa, sifanyi nini, naumwa, napiga nduru nini. So nikaenda hosi, nimeshinda nikaenda hosi moja fulani huku home kudungwa sindano. Hadi nikiwa Eldoret, nikiwa shule. And most of these people that I was meeting, the nurses, they'd go like, are you on family planning? I'm like, no, I'm not on family planning. And then they'd go like, it's weird for somebody to have these painful cramps. And wakaniambia niende scan. Most of them, that was the advice. So mmoja alikuwa ameniambia inaweza kuwa polycystic ovaries, sijui nini. Mimi si mnajua information on Google, YouTube, nikaangalia sijui polycystic ovaries ni nini. Zinaitwaje, fibroids, endometriosis. And I became a doctor and diagnosed myself to be having endometriosis. So guess what? I go to the hospital and the scan says I am clean. Like my uterus is clean, my oviduct is clean, my ovaries are clean. They even checked my kidney and spleen to just check. And imagine hakuna. Anyway, I'm grateful to God for that. And it was like 2 days ago before my periods. Now my periods are here and I'm still feeling pain. What are those? You should go. Anyway, sasa nimeshinda nikibeza Buscopan every now and then. But sasa huyo daktari mwenye alinifanyia scan aliniambia nirudi kwa huyo daktari wa kwanza mwenye alikuwa amenipea recommendation. So, hivyo ndivyo naenda kufanya leo. Akaniambia nipate mimba. Hiyo ndio solution. So, I'm looking for a sperm donor. I'm trying to get pregnant. Yo! Mtoto si kitu rahisi kuleta kwa dunia. Ingekuwa ni kadoli naleta kwa dunia, kakae kadoli. Ni kitu ingine lakini mtoto. I'm like, cramps, itabidi tumezoeana, tumevumiliana venye tumevumiliana hiyo miaka yote because mtoto ni tricky. ni tricky. Mi mwenyewe sijiwezi, na mtoto atakuja kukula nini? Kunyonya matiti gani? Oh my god. So yeah, nataka kwenda sasa hosi. Oh, I've been talking 5 minutes. Sababu niende tu hosi, niende nikaongea na huyo doki. Halafu so naenda nikiendanga Ruaka kuchukua hiyo package yangu imedeliveriwa ya Kilimani ya ring light. I'm just praying is it turn out. Niliwahi order ring light kwa Jumia. Let me tell you. Ilikuwa imeambiwa itakuja ikiwa ya 7 feet. Kitu ilifika ilikuwa ya 2 feet. Na ilikuwa tu stand. Haikuwa na part ya ring light ama hata ya part ya kuattach simu ama kuattach stand. Kuattach hata kitu ya kushikilia simu. There was nothing. Anyway, uzuri wa Jumia they had a good return policy. Niliwarudishia wakanirudishia pesa yangu ya that item na hadi transportation fees. Like, wow. I was like, wow. Anyway, abu ni hope Kilimall now hawajanitenda ile mjambo. So yeah, let me go to hospital then pick up that. Halafu I want to get a fiber line so much. Oh, do I say so much? Nataka fiber line. Hebu nikwambia nimetumia pesa nikinunua bundles, sipati store bonus. I'm just trying to keep up with everything, you know, being online these days. We don't have Wi-Fi in this house. So nakuweka Wi-Fi 4K. I don't think I'm ready to spend all that money. Halafu nitakuwa nikilipa for monthly charges. No. Weekly ama monthly charges. No. I think I'd better get a fiber line that is free and now be paying for the charges instead of getting a MiFi ama router that I will pay for. No, I'm not ready for that. So yeah, let's go.